I think we're live. Are we live? We live? Yes, I see it. We are live. We are on the air. I think we're live. Are we live? We live? Oh, I gotta turn my volume off on that playback device. What's up, everybody? Zane, this is live. We are live. Oh, Mayher noticing my new profile pic? Yeah. How you guys like my new profile pic? We to thank my mother-in-law. She custom picked that fabric for me. She made it because I don't know if you know this, but I like pizza. That's a fact. I like pizza. Alex, don't leave. Brooks is live. Julius, my man, is that the first time I've ever seen you comment in the live stream feed? So excited to see Julius. Robles, as always, she's a rock solid. So, what's up, everybody? I don't know if you got my texts, but this is the last lesson. This is it, folks. Let's look. Look at this. We have done particle theory, fluids. We've talked about flow. We've talked about characteristics of fluids. We've talked about density. We've done calculations on density. Oh, here's where my head gets in the way. There we go. We have talked about hydraulics and pneumatics. We've talked about Pascal's law. We've done some calculations. And today we're going to talk about pressure, volume, and temperature. So guess what's next week? That's it, folks. That's right, Aiden. I see you in the chat. This is our final lesson before the unit test. Excellent. So I have to spend the next little bit making it harder because some people were saying it was too easy. So that's right, Kayla Robles. Time to study until you die. Yes, not only should you be studying, but you should be making sure that your whole unit binder is done. Every single slide, my friends, needs to be complete. Okay? Oops. Enable media. Let's do this. Here we go. Let's bring this over here. Okay? All of these slides, as you know, I make the unit test from these slides. Okay? So, all of this needs to be done. Make sure you have a look. Okay? The only slides that do not need to be complete are these ones, the culminating tasks. Okay? We are skipping the culminating task and we're going straight to the unit test. Okay? Yes, Mayher, you do need to try hard. That's what you gotta do. Gotta work hard. Okay? So this is a unit unlike any other because pretty much all of it, okay, all of it was done online. So you have lessons to go back on. You can rewatch anything and everything. Okay. There's tons of support available for you. Not a lot of people are coming to Science Help, so I assume that these marks are going to be through the roof. Okay. However, last Friday, Last Friday there was no there was no lesson. Well, there kind of was, but it was more so to give you facilitate time to do the quiz. Still, a lot of people are missing and not doing that quiz. Okay, you need to do that. Okay, especially Miss Vidgen Ratnam's class. There's a lot of you not doing so. I don't know. Next time that you're in a chat with on a Google Meet with your class, somebody bring it up and say, guys, you need to do the what is it? Pascal's Law, the Pascal's Law quiz. Okay, that's on the Google Classroom. Go get that done. Guess what I start working on? REPORTCARDS. What does that spell? What does that spell? Report cards. Okay, I put in your report cards. Working on those. Okay, we all are. So at this point, what I can tell you is we will be reporting for sure on everything that you completed up until March 13th when we went for March break. Okay? Anything that you've done online with me after, that's right, Justin, report cards for the win, Justin, first one to get it. Anything that you've completed online can bring your mark up. Okay, I won't bring your mark down from what you completed in class. Okay, you can improve your mark. Does everybody understand that? So Brooke's asking, can we go down in marks? Okay, you're not going to go down in marks, but you can bring your marks up. Okay, everybody clear on that? Now, if for some reason Stephen Leachy changes things, I'm going to suggest that you have your work done, okay? Because who knows what this man says, okay? So get your work done and be ready for anything. The same thing, the teachers, we are ready for anything, okay? So I will be working on your report cards as we move forward in the next couple of weeks, okay? So we're going to go to this lesson, pressure, volume, and temperature. Okay, it's not that long. I only have 3 slides to go through myself, and you only have 1 slide to fill in. Okay. So, are you ready? Let's play school. See, I only have 3 slides. All right. So, the curriculum wants you to know that pressure, volume, and temperature are related. Okay? They want you to know that. So now you know. But why are they related? So let's talk. Okay? You're going to see that you have these notes, okay, on your next slide. Okay, I put them in there. I'm not sure why I put them in there. Maybe it was so that you would more so listen and just focus on what was being said. Okay? So focus on this slide as I talk. Marcus is in the chat and asking extra marks. Of course, Marcus, you ask, you get them. Bonus marks for Marcus. Gary Sean is asking, how long is this? We're live, Gary Sean, so there is no time. I don't know. But I don't have much content-wise to go through. So it depends on the questions you guys ask in the chat, and we'll kind of how long it takes to explain this. Okay? So, as temperature increases, pressure increases. Okay? So if you see this picture, let me move out of the way. green screen is not working here. Aha! Look at me. Okay, so you see how it's being heated? Okay, right here at the bottom. Okay, right here. Okay, it's being heated. All right, so as things are heated, the pressure increases. Okay, why? Okay, why does pressure increase? All right. So your slide, okay, is asking about aerosol cans. These are aerosol cans, and of course I picked a green one, so my green screen's gonna block it out. So let's not use that one. But this is mosquito repellent, right? Okay, and many of you lazy people like me like to use this spray on sunscreen. Okay, and I've got this cooking spray, right? We made pancakes, Everly and I, this morning. She had chocolate pancakes. I don't like chocolate, so I had blueberry pancakes. You notice I've got some green painter's tape on here, so it's erasing it. Pretty sick technology. Okay, so the question is asking, why do these aerosol cans have warning on them? Okay, kablamo warnings. Okay, I don't know if you can read it. It says, danger, extremely flammable. Okay, container may explode if heated. Okay, let's go to the sun one. You have the same warnings. Why? I don't think you'll see this one because of green screen effect. Kind of. That's actually kind of neat. Okay. It doesn't really matter what's in these cans. It could be bug spray, it could be sunscreen, or it could be a cooking spray. They all have the same warnings. They're all talking about a potential to explode if brought to heat. The reason why they explode if brought to heat is because increased temperature, so heat, increases pressure inside of these. Okay? Now, I don't know if this will work. Inside of these cans, there are particles. And we talked about how particles are always in constant movement. Okay? And so they're basically just banging up against the walls of the aerosol can. Just bam, 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 bam. Okay? And there's multiple. Right? So the particles bang off of each other. Okay, and off of the walls. Okay? When you increase pressure, think about particle theory. What happens in particle theory when you heat up particles? Okay? Do they move slower or do they move faster? Okay? So think about this. It's like students at recess. This is how I remember it, right? Students at recess in the winter move less because they're cold, right? They get all compressed, okay? And they kind of just hunker down, okay? And no shame, it's cold, okay? I do too. When I'm on yard duty, I don't want to move as much, okay? But when it's hot, you guys, you expand and you move around a lot. And so the more that these particles move, the more that they collide with each other, they collide with the wall, they expand, okay? They move faster and faster and faster. And the more you bring the heat up, the faster and faster these particles move, okay? This extra movement and the increased expansion of these particles okay, happens when temperature is increased, builds the pressure. Okay, think about if I gently poke you, it's annoying. Okay, if I poke you harder and harder and faster 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 and faster, finally you're probably going to explode and lose your cool on me and say, stop it! Aerosol cans contain these particles inside of them. And so as they increase, as the temperature increases, the movement of these particles are pushing more and more on this can, okay? And the pressure is building and building. And these cans are not indestructible. They're quite low grade, okay? They're very flimsy, very simply made, okay? So they can't withstand, I won't use the green one. They can't withstand these particles increasing in pressure too much, okay? So as that pressure increases, eventually they can't contain it anymore, okay? So the best thing to do is cool it down and calm it, okay? Should you freeze them, that will bring up some other issues, okay? So take a second and start filling in, oh, I can only go so high. Question 1. It's important that you fill this in. Aerosol cans have warnings on them. What happens when you heat them up? Okay, so I'm going to give you a moment to get that filled in. In your words, at some point you need to be saying that as the temperature increases, the pressure increases. But you also need to explain why. What is happening at a particle level with the particle theory, okay, that is causing this. Checking in and the chat, you need to focus, okay, make sure that you're on task. So Mayher is saying it's like a frag grenade. Okay. I'm back on another. Okay. Welcome back, Alex. Glad to have you back, buddy. Okay, so another example I would have here, and I would do this in the classroom, okay, is I would create a small area and I would put students in there. Okay, and typically what I do is I have a couple of students hold hands in a circle, or hold wrists, because I don't want to hold hands, right? And then I put some students inside, okay, and then they have to move around and bang against the walls of the arms of the people holding it. And eventually, I'm going to add heat, and they're going to move faster and faster, and they're going to bang against the walls, or the arms, harder. Okay, and then to simulate the expansion of these particles when heat is added, I would add more people in there until finally the people who are trying to hold these people in, right, they would just have to let go. And that's what happens with these aerosol cans. They eventually just have to let go. They can't contain this pressure anymore. It builds up too much. Okay? Alex is asking about the unit test. Will we have our notes? The answer is yes. You have your notes. Okay? Don't worry. Don't worry about that, because all my unit tests are open book. Okay? So if you do your work, you will be fine. Okay? So the next one says a decrease of volume equals an increased pressure. And what you're looking at right there, okay, the same number of particles. This is important. You're containing the same thing, but you're decreasing the space. Okay? For example, if they moved us from our classroom, okay, all of our students, let's say we have 28 students in our class. If they moved all 28 of you guys and me from our awesome, beautiful classroom, and they put us into the photocopy room right next to Miss Buchanan's room, okay? It's a decent sized room, but is there enough space for us? Okay? What is the likelihood of you guys having to make physical contact with each other? Would you say it's higher or lower? Okay? And then now let's say they decrease the space even more and put us into the storage room, which is next to the bathrooms, the upstairs bathrooms. There's a little storage room in there. I think Miss Farquhar used it as her office last year. Okay, now they've stored desks and stuff in there, so there's not a lot of space. I don't know if there'd be much space for 5, 6, 7 people, but what if we had to put 28 people in there? Okay, so if you think about it, if I was to take this can and I was to squish it, I'm obviously strong enough to do it, but I'm not going to do it for the safety of everybody in the room. But if you were to compress this and decrease the volume, okay, they could not handle that. Okay, so as you decrease volume, the pressure increases. Where's my there it is. Clean up the screen for a sec. My green screen is literally just from the dollar store, these Bristol boards. Okay, so as you see, the volume is decreased. Okay, there's more contact of those particles against the surface or against the cylinder. Okay, and so that's increased pressure. The particles are more squished into a smaller space, and so there's more pressure that's built up. Okay. All right. The more gas equals more volume. Okay? Increasing the amount of gas in the container increases the number of gas particles. Does that make more sense? Think of it like popcorn. If I put more popcorn in a space, you will have more popcorn. Okay? And so when people pop popcorn, stovetop, or even in the microwave, if you've ever seen those flat surfaces, right? And as you pop it, they're going to take more space, and that increases the volume of the bag. And if you've ever gone to the movie theaters and you watch, they put the kernels in and then they pop it, and eventually the lid starts to lift as the popcorn needs more space. As you increase the number or the amount of gas particles, okay, it needs more space. So looking at our examples here, okay, as you increase, it's like they're like, we need more space. They will push against you, right? And they will create more space for themselves. Okay? So I don't want to go through all of the questions. Okay? Because I do want you to think. Like this question says, when deep sea fish are brought to the surface, they die because the volume of gas in their bodies increases dramatically. Okay, which relationship does this demonstrate? Okay, now, where is my eraser? Okay. A couple of lessons ago, do you remember we talked about atmospheric pressure? Okay. So if you don't, let's review. Outside of the world, we have an atmosphere. Okay. Maybe you remember this lesson as the fail of my blocks. Remember this? Okay. Now, we said that atmospheric pressure is how much pressure in just a little column. Okay. 1 meter cubed column. Okay. And so I used the bricks to say that if you actually had to hold this column, let's say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bricks. Okay, so let's say each brick weighed 1 pound. That would be 10 pounds that you had to carry. Okay, if you're at what we call sea level. Okay, there's Mayher with his beautiful hair. Ooh, boy. Oh yeah, Mayher. Okay, so he's holding these bricks, this column. Okay, so this is how much pressure the atmospheric is applying downward. Okay, now if you are on a mountain, we had an awesome animation with this. And since Julius is here, I know Julius is here. What's up, Julius? He's also got good hair, so we'll give the Julius hair. Yeah, get the Julius hair. Mayher, you cut your hair? No way. I don't believe it. Not in quarantine. You did not cut your hair. I don't believe it. Anyways, back to Julius. So Julius is on a mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4. He only has to carry 4 blocks of pressure. So we can actually say that atmospheric pressure, there's a lot less pressure. It's a lot less on a mountain at a higher altitude than down at sea level. Okay. Aris, thank you very much. My drawings are better than Mr. McKinnon's. I will take that. Just don't tell him that. Okay. So we call this sea level because that's where the water is. So here we've got the fish. Remember we talked about the swim bladder and all that stuff. That's not anything to do with this lesson, but okay. Now think about atmospheric pressure. What if, I'm going to go with Kayla Robles because she was here early. What if she was down here scuba diving? And she's got flippers on, some bubbles. And she's got hair. What do you think, Kayla? Did I do your hair justice? These are your oxygen tanks. Scuba Kayla. All right. Think about the amount of pressure that she has to carry. Because not only does she have to carry 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The atmospheric pressure here, sorry, Fishy, you gotta go. It also continues down here. So what we're at, 10, so this is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay? So the deeper that you go underwater, the more pressure builds up. Now, obviously, there's a lot more explanations. Marcus, thank you for calling out Julius's hair. Kelly, say your hair is not that long. It looks that long underwater. That's the thing. Okay? So, when we're underwater, I don't know if you've ever gone underwater and you've tried to swim to the bottom of a pool and you notice that your ears start to hurt. Okay? This is the change in pressure that as you get going, it's actually there's actually I showed a video in class before. I don't know if I'm going to show it now. I probably won't show it now. I don't have it ready. But underwater, the pressure actually doubles. So it actually feels like more weight from the atmosphere the lower you go, faster. So instead of 19, it would have been 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. All the way down from the atmosphere to where Kayla Robles is swimming. Okay? It is not normal for humans to be at that pressure. Okay? So scuba divers, you can look it up, scuba divers have to do this special pressurizing as they go down. They do things with their nose, okay, to just what they call equalize the pressure. Okay? If you swim, if you as a human swim to those depths, boom, like deep, like scuba deep, okay, without proper equipment and without proper training, okay, you can explode your eardrums. Okay, because there is such high pressure down here. Okay, are you following with me? So question 3 says when a deep sea fish, okay, so we're not just talking about the fish that you're swimming or that you're fishing for, okay? We're talking about fish that don't live up here. We're talking about fish that we pretty much never see. Okay? When these deep sea fish are brought from, like this is the black, like the darkness that you can't see ever, no matter how nice of a day or how beautiful the water is. Okay? At this depth, these fish are different than these fish. Okay? These fish, their body are prepared for these pressures. Okay? These fish, their bodies are prepared differently. Okay? And if you bring a fish up to the surface, it's going to die. Okay? Because the volume of the gas in their bodies increases dramatically. Okay? It is because of one of these things that I talked about. Okay? So you need to go through those, think about why would it impact a fish? Okay? And what's occurring when this fish instantly dies when it comes to the surface? Okay? And it has nothing to do with the water or the light or anything. We're talking about pressure and gas here. Okay? All right, let me just review my notes before I release you. Okay. I was looking for my thermometers before my lesson, and I can't find it, so time for me to kind of tidy up. Things are a little chaotic here because basically what I do is I spend the morning with my kids, and then I get ready for lessons. I do lessons, I do guided, and then I go and I'm with my kids again. and they're insane. They're crazy. So things are a little bit busy. Kind of hard to keep track of things. But you guys know how a thermometer works. Okay, we have a special gas. Okay, it's not liquid. It's not red watercoloring. Okay, it's gas that is captured in here. Okay. Now, fluid, Pascal's law actually comes into impact here. Okay, as the pressure increases, okay, the gas puts equal pressure against all the walls of this thermometer. However, just like the syringe, the only way that it can go, because these walls are closed, okay, is up. Okay, because it's all directions are getting that pressure, and the only way that relieves that pressure is for it to go up. Right? And so we know, according to a thermometer, right, that you could have 0, and then these are your below zeros temperatures, okay, and then your higher temperatures. This kind of looks like I'm saying negative, so I'll erase those. Those would be positive 1, 2, 3. Okay, and so as the temperature increases, magically this gas expands up to here. So, you tell me, how does a thermometer work? Again, go back to this explanation, go back to the lesson, and figure out how a thermometer moves. MrStav, I still can't figure out. You have options here. You can come to guided, or you can go to this thing called YouTube.com, and you can look up extra resources and find people explaining things, or find awesome animations on how thermometers work. Okay, educate yourselves. Okay, go deeper. Just a reminder, some of you write one sentence, half a sentence in your unit binders. Okay? That's your choice. Okay? The idea is that you're doing this research to kind of figure out what you need to do. All right? So you're trying to learn these concepts. Ultimately, if you don't learn it, that's on you. Okay? So do what you need to do to understand these concepts. Do what you need to do to improve your answers. Okay? Actually, before I put that away, now I need your opinion, chat. I'm looking to you. Okay, today is Wednesday, then we have Thursday, then Friday, then we have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So, here we are today, Wednesday. Next time I have you is Friday. Okay? Marcus, focus in the chat. Okay? Do you want to do the unit test here on Friday? Chat, let me know. Okay? We also could do it next Wednesday. Okay? Tomorrow is Karan's birthday. That's important. We should put that on the calendar. Happy birthday, Karan! Friday, I'll sing to you like I sang to Cole. I can do it now. Happy, happy birthday from all of us to you. We're glad that it's your birthday so we can party too. Hey! Okay. Aiden thinks we should do it on Wednesday. Okay, so want to do it next Wednesday. Marcus, you agree next Wednesday. Janae says next Wednesday. Zane says he wants to do it today. Kurt says today. Addie says next Wednesday. Kayla E wants to do it next Wednesday. Robles wants to do it next Wednesday. It's just Zane wants to do it today. I'm seeing a lot of next Wednesdays. So, okay, you want to do it next Wednesday, then tell me, what do we do on Friday? What do you want to do Friday? What would you like? So give me some ideas of what you would like in the on our Friday class time. Here are your options. One, I just come live and you ask me questions, which is essentially guided, but way less like interactive because you guys can't specifically talk to me. So guided would be way better for that. But that's an option. You ask me questions in the chat and then I kind of field them. Option two is I don't come live, nothing's on stream, and you guys just study Friday. Okay. Option three, I come live and we kind of just review the entire unit. We just kind of talk a little bit. Kurt wants to say a Zoom party. Love it. Jose says just join guided if you're going to do that. Aiden says mandatory Zoom. Ooh, maybe that's another option. Instead of me going live, we do a full class Zoom. Ooh, Kayla, a GIM kit. Ooh, not a bad idea, Robles. I see review. Marcus gets extra marks just because. Why not? Yep, definitely extra marks for Marcus. Okay, so let's do that then. Let's set the unit test for next Wednesday. Okay? And here's how it's going to go. Unit test next Wednesday. We will do a review on Friday, and I'll look into a GIM kit. So I'll come live, I'll do a bit of review. Maybe we'll try and play an online game. Yeah, so what Meher is saying is a review would be in the form of a GIM kit. Okay. Marcus just lost his extra marks, and he gave them to Nathaniel. Sorry, Marcus. Take that, Marcus. All right. So, if you have questions, now would be the time to start kind of writing them down, collecting them, figuring them out. Okay. Nathaniel's asking, can he get extra marks? Yes, Nathaniel, you get all of Marcus's extra marks because he tried to be a poor sport and rub it in your face. That's right, Marcus. What is right? Poor sportsmanship doesn't win. Okay? So, you do need to study. You do need to get this work done. You will find this test hard if you do not have your work done. Okay? Yeah, that's all I got. Any questions in the chat before I sign off? Okay. If you come up with ideas that you would find more helpful for Friday. Okay. RS is asking, what are we going to do on Monday? And the answer is math. That will be math, RS. Okay. So Wednesdays and Fridays is science. And then Monday is math. Okay. And then once we are done this, we will start into our fourth and final unit, which is water systems. Okay. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Personally, I just found it like interesting to see how how Ajax takes water from Lake Ontario, cleans it, and distributes it to your house. So it's pretty neat. Okay. All right. So with that said, peace out, everyone. Good luck. Happy studying. Work hard. And I will see you Friday or at Guided. Bye, everyone. I feel like I have to wait because you guys say bye and I like saying bye. There we are. Later, Alex. You're welcome. Thanks for thanking me for today's lesson. Peace out, Karan. Bye, RS. Bye, Marcus. Peace. Later, Janae. Justin. Au revoir, mon ami. Later, Jose. Bye, Kenna. Later, Aiden. Meher. Josh, if you see this, Meher says he's cooler than you. Addie. Tiana, bye. Robles, bye. Enjoy your scuba diving. Later, Nathaniel. Oh, Josh is here. Later, Josh. That was a late entry from Josh. All right. I'm ending the stream. Later, guys. Bye.